Hi friends and family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is All Things Livy. I know it's been a minute, it's been long. Your girl has been super busy. Besides being busy, my mind has not been in the best place. I tried to record a couple of videos. I have a video on while I was trying to do like a fashion show, different outfits one would wear for a function. To be specific, African outfits. If you know me, I'm all about African outfits. I'm all about Africa. So there's a video about that. I have another video on me doing this hair. On that note, let me just brag a bit. I did this hair on my own because of lockdown and all other things. I believe I have a bit of a talent. So I took a minute and did my own hair. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that. This is like Senegalese, they call them Senegalese braids. So I used kinky braids. I started with a 3 and then ended with a twist, as you can clearly see that. So I ended with a twist. They are made out of kinky braids. I think I used like 3 packs. So if you want to see the video, I have it, though I'm kind of scared, but I have it already. The video is already out there. Yes, I also have a video. I talked about it already. The outfits. I also have a video when I visited the zoo. I have had it for a while, and I've been keeping it. So, anyways, if you're interested in any of those videos, let me know. I know I'm wearing specs. Yes, my eyes got some issues. I wouldn't say they got issues, but I've been having issues with my sight, and I didn't realize I would get headaches. I always had severe headaches, which I assumed were because I'm probably stressed, exhausted. So I would take water all the time in assumption that it was because of, stress. But I later realized the headaches were because my eyes are pretty sensitive to light. So yeah, these specs that help with that, light sensitivity or photosensitivity. And I was told I'm a bit short-sighted, so things from a distance bug me a little bit. I didn't know that until I started wearing specs. But anyways, yeah, if you see me with this, it's because of that. But it's not the topic of the day. The topic of the day is more about anxiety. It's more about fear. It's more about self-judgment. I'm very sure it's not only me who goes through that. Most of us have at some point gone through that. You judge yourself. You want to do something, but you're so scared. And then there's a voice inside your head telling you you're not good enough, you cannot do it. And then you believe the voice inside you. And indeed, because you've believed the voice inside you, it's like you're taking faith out of you. You're putting that faith into something else, that other object that is speaking to you. And you end up failing at something that you could have actually been good at. Personally, I think I've gone through that of late, and I often go through that. It's something I struggle with, and it's something I fight. So when I started this YouTube channel, it was one of those things I wanted to overcome. I wanted to believe in me. I wanted to tell myself that I'm good enough. I can do certain things that someone else would say I'm not good enough at. So I pushed myself. I got myself out of that shell and started my YouTube channel. But along the way, the voice started growing inside me. The voice started becoming more and more loud, more and more visible. Like I would hear it, like, yo, what are you going to put out there? You're not good enough. Clearly, like I said, I have like 3 videos in store, and I've been keeping them. Like it's me judging me, telling myself I'm not good enough. So because of that, I took a minute and went off YouTube just to, get myself together. And I felt the need to talk about it because I know someone out there could be going through the same thing and they do not know how to overcome it. So on that note, what I would say, how would one overcome anxiety? You can overcome anxiety by taking a step, which I'm literally doing right now. When that voice speaks to you, speak to it to tell it you're better than that. Push yourself. Like, how will you know that you're not good enough at it if you don't try? I'm just saying. Like, you need to put yourself out there, try it out. If it refuses, then you're not good enough because, you're not good enough at it. You've tried several times and it has jumped, but you'll never know if you're not good enough at something if you don't try. And that is what I'm doing. I am trying and I am believing in me that I'm good enough. And I know I am. Why not? Why can't I be good enough? So, yeah. So I've been having a lot of anxiety episodes and I've been struggling with them. So that is why I've been kind of away. But I feel like I should encourage someone and encourage myself at the same time and tell you you need to try. Get out there. Have faith in God then. Don't forget that. God put everything before God. I mean, the Bible clearly tells us to carry our burdens unto Him. Like we need to leave everything with Him at the cross. Some of us are struggling with these burdens. You're carrying this huge log on your back. Like you feel like you're not good enough and you're carrying that burden. Instead of looking at God, instead of carrying that burden and tossing it to the cross, you're moving with it, you're carrying it onto your back and it's draining, it's taking out all the energy that you have. So at that point where I want to lighten up, I want to let go, I want to breathe and feel like I'm breathing and feel alive again. I want to take that leap of faith, that small step. That is what I'm doing today. Like I'm trying. It might be hard, it might not be easy for me, it might feel wrong, it might feel like I'm not good enough, but I am ready to do it, and that is what I'm doing today. I'm believing in me because no one else is going to believe in me. It starts with me. If I believe in me, then it's so easy for other people to actually see it. If you're weak, it starts with you. If you believe you can do it, if you believe you can take that first step in the right direction, trust me, it might be hard at first. The first few steps might be hard. You might fall along the way, but if you continue, you learn. You learn how to walk. You learn how to move in that direction. You understand that direction better. So it starts with you taking the step, and that is what I'm doing. I am taking the first step, and I believe I'm going to reach my goal. Oh God, I feel like I'm preaching, but why not? Why not? Um, yeah, so it's been God, and it's me taking a step of faith through God. So yeah, so that is the reason why I'm here today. So so I was talking about ways how to avoid or how to overcome anxiety. I've talked about taking that step of faith, having God or believing in God, and then again have someone to talk to. Having someone to talk to helps a lot, because sometimes you're judging yourself, sometimes you're feeling all these negative energies, but yet you're good enough, yet you're so brilliant, yet you're so empowered, but you don't see it. You're judging yourself, everything is in your head. But when people see you out there, they're seeing a brilliant person, they're seeing someone who is empowered, they're seeing somebody who can move mountains, if you get what I mean. But in your head, you feel you can't. But when you get someone to talk to, someone who understands you, you'll be able to see that better, because they'll explain it to you. What you are missing, or what you are losing, or what you are feeling will be pulled out. Like it will be emptied out of you. So you need someone to talk to at all points, but this should be someone you trust. Some people get psychologists or psychiatrists. Some other people, it could be a friend. You have that one friend that you can share with anything and everything. So you could talk to your friend and let them know what's going on, and then they help you out. I mean, duh, why not? Personally, I usually try to talk to myself first. If I have a lot of stickers in my bedroom over things, if anxiety sets in, I'm like, nah, I'm better than this. I write a few notes, like telling myself and certain things that I shouldn't freak me out. So in the morning, I try to look at them. And then I have another song that I like. It's a gospel song. It says, I am a child of God. I am no longer a slave to fear. I'm a child of God. That song has taken me out of a lot of situations. Like I just listen to put it. I put in my earphones, blast it on loudspeaker, and listen to it, and let God intervene. Like, yo, fear, I'm not your child. I'm a child of God. So I speak to myself, or I have a couple of friends that I talk to. I will not mention them, but I have a couple of people who have really, really, really helped me. These are people I've shared with. They've cried with me at some point. We've shared a lot together, and they've helped me a lot out of certain situations that would have broken me. And the funny thing about life, most people out there believe, oh, I got everything together. Most people believe I know what I want. Most people believe I'm the funniest person. I'm always smiling, I'm always laughing. So people think I know, oh, I understand life, but sadly I don't. I also have my struggles, but then I try as much as possible not to let them define me. Like those struggles, sorry, I even used the word my struggles. I should have said I have certain struggles that I go through too, because they're not mine. I just go through them. So what I wanted to mean is, yes, they're there, but they don't define me. I am defined by my name. I'm called Olive. I'm defined by that. I'm Olive. I am a strong, independent woman who is going to go places, whose journey has just begun. Like, I've not yet even gone far to where I want to be. So yeah, for me, my journey has just started. And on that note, I want to thank you so much for passing by. Please take a minute, leave a comment in the comment section. Appreciate or like my comments. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Appreciate or like my content. Yeah, that's it for me today. So thank you for passing by. Yes, I sign out. Bye.